Hello?
Meow! Hi guys, I'm gonna start talking now, otherwise I'm gonna like lose track of all this shit. I'm on a fucking laptop and it's really ass. I don't have a mouse and I have to use the little touchpad. It's so ass, bruh. Hi! Merry Christmas! What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Am I loud as fuck? Hi! Yeah? No? Yes? I'm loud as fuck? Am I too loud? Should I shut the hell up? Hold on. Christmas, everybody! Christmas is only 33 weeks away! Hi! Oh my god, I got some subs while I was offline too! Wait a minute. Froggy Kuram, thank you so much for your prime 4 days ago. Radish89, thank you for your prime 3 days ago. Nosk, thank you for your tier 1 yesterday. Based Soda, thank you for buying me a fucking anime girl figure off my wishlist. That's so awesome, I'm so happy. Ramper Wife, hi! Thank you so much for your 5 months. Merry Woismas! Strong-willed Pig, thank you for your 4 months. Meow! King Macrophage, hi! Merry Chudmas, thank you so much for your 21 months, gamer. Hi Doofus, thank you for your 3 months. And Thumbtacks, thank you for your 9 months. Guys, oh my god. I'm in my fucking family's house right now, and there's like zero privacy here. This is my old room where I used to live, but the walls are so thin, and I used to only stream in the middle of the night. It's 3 p.m, so if you hear my fucking family start screaming and shit in the background, I'm sorry, and they might even start yelling at me through the wall and like trying to talk to me. Just prepare yourself. I used to only stream in the middle of the night because of that. Do they know my channel? Yes and no. Oh my god, I have a story to tell you about that. But let me keep thanking you. Mecca! Thank you so much for your 27 months. Merry Christmas! And Saib, thank you for the 19 months. Merry Boys Mesh! Juggernaut John, thank you for your 21 months. Merry Chromu. Hi Sabonero, thank you for your 34 months. Yippee! Yippee! Yay! Hi! Hi everyone! Hi Restar, thank you for your 19 months. Peach EXE, thank you for your prime. Hi Digital Ham Warrior, hi! Hello, thank you so much for your 2 months. And Based Soda, you're here! Oh my god, you're here! Thank you for the freaking cute Saki figure, Mrs. Taco. She's gonna sit next to my other Saki figures. Yippee! Thank you! I really love it, I'm so happy. Ecto! I love you! Hi! Thank you for the 8 months, baby girl.
Hello.
Yo, Soda, what the fuck? Wait a minute, this Soda might be fucking based. Thank you for the 20 subs! Merry Christmas! Ho 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 ho! Okay, you guys can look at my face, but don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of how chuddy I look. Hi! And oh my god, I have to play my background music from a YouTube video. I'm so fucking broke, yo! I'm such a brokey on this stupid fucking laptop. Don't make fun of my shitty ass setup. Is the background music way too loud, by the way, or is it okay? My broke ass setup. Hi Estacies. Thank you so much for your 19 months. Fish Wilson. Hi Ryohi. Yes, Fish Wilson. I love him. Just a bit. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Let me see. Oh, you guys don't know the half of it. I've been in America for the last 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, not quite 3 weeks. I'm flying out of America in about 12 hours. And I haven't packed my shit up yet. I have not packed at all, but it's Christmas Eve. I haven't talked to my family in over a year, and then I just showed up at their door and I was like, hey guys, I'm live. I've been going on a tour across America though. I'm like Beavis and Butthead doing that shit. I'm doing America. I stayed a night at Pippa's place, and I stayed a night at Mari_Ian's place, and I stayed like a week with Ecto, and I also got to see some of my other friends. I freaking corralled I corralled Hina Bobina, and we had that really fun off collab with Ecto. That was awesome. I got to see Schlab. It's been fun, and I got to see some of my, not IRL friends, but my internet friends that also live in the area, but they're not streamers. But it was really fun. Yeah, I'm fucking doing America, man. But I also have had a lot of stuff going on with my family. I'm back at my family's now. I've been at my family's house for like a week, and yo, oh my god, I have so many stories to tell. I feel like I have to whisper though, and some of it is secret. Some of it is like secret that I'm not allowed to tell certain family members. I have to hide it from them because I promised. It's probably not a good idea to tell this story on the internet, but I'm going to anyway. We need the tea. Yeah, oh my god, there was a fucking Chromu family incident, and the cops were involved, yo. And I was like up in there, like screaming and like dragging people out of it. Oh my god, it was such a mess. It was such a fucking mess. Don't tell anyone though. I'm not in any trouble. I'm not in any trouble, but dude, there's so much lore that I missed out on. Let me know next time you do Ohio. Yeah, so true. I need to see you, Ryohi. Next time I come back to America, I'm gonna do America even more. But I've actually been having a good time. Weirdly, I've been having a good time. I was so stressed out about it. And also I am having like the longest days ever. It's just been like non-stop go, 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 seeing like a million different people and also dealing with my family. But I'm on better terms with my family now than I was last time I was here, which is good. They're not like immediately dying. They almost died, but they're not immediately dying like they were. And they're not mad at me like they were last time. It is good. I am a bit less stressed out about that. Did you get to shoot guns yet? No! Oh my god, I almost did. I almost shot guns with Pippa. And then we ended up not doing it because we were short on time. And I also almost shot guns with one of my family members' boyfriend. But that also didn't happen. I don't think I want to go with them. I think that would be crazy. Please give Chromu a gun, it's a good idea. I've never touched a gun before, isn't that crazy? I need Chromu Car to give me his fucking Glock. I need the Chromu Glock. I need that shit. Shooting guns is fun. I'm not someone who hates guns or loves guns. I just think that it would be cool to do it like once since I've never done it. Anal McCooper! Thank you so much for your 6 months, by the way. Hi. Guys, I've been going so crazy. I've just been doing so much. And I really want to stream so badly. I just legitimately haven't had any fucking time. Like, at all. Hi! Boy! Boy! Boy Scouts had you shooting a 12 gauge at 11. That's crazy! The person-shaped targets are easier to hit. You know, I'm kind of like delusional and I think that I would be really good at it for some reason. I have been having stream withdrawals. I miss all of my friends and I'm really happy to see all the people I've been seeing. But also, I miss my own house, like my apartment. I miss my own bed in my apartment. Even though my apartment is shitty as hell and it sucks, I just miss sleeping in my own bed and not having to see people every day. You know what I mean? Gibbon! Thank you so much for your 41 months! Get your shy little Edsy mode out of here. Nino! You miss me, my Schneim. I miss you, Nino! Dude, yesterday I went to see Ecto for the last time. I went on a fucking trek. Well, actually, it was 2 days ago. I made a trek into the fucking wilderness where Ecto lives to see her. And it's like a long journey. So I slept over at Ecto's house one more time. And yesterday, I was like making my way home. And I was watching Nino while I was in the Uber. Like on speaker. And I told Nino that, and Nino was like drunk doing karaoke, and she's like, "Come out, start drinking!" And I was like, "I'm in an Uber," and she's like, "Tell your Uber driver to start drinking too!" And I was just sitting there like, cause he could fucking hear it! I was so embarrassed! I was so embarrassed! She kept talking to my Uber driver. It's so epic. I love you, Nino. I sent you a present in the mail. I ran to the post office today, and I was mad as shit because the first one I went to wasn't open, even though they were supposed to be open. And I had to go to a second post office, and they weren't open either, but the workers were outside loading the trucks, and I was like, "Can you take these?" And they were like, "Yes." So they took my packages. Really? Yes! I sent you... I think you're gonna hate the present that I sent to you. It's a few different things, but... Also, Dave Ronald, thank you so much for giving out a sub. Yippee! But yeah, the Uber was crazy because I was watching Nino on speakers. Tell me about the Uber driver that told you to cook and stop playing games. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yes, that was also like a really long Uber. Ekta doesn't live very close to me. I'm not gonna like say where the fuck she lives, but it's like a long trek. It's like an Uber and a train and all kinds of shit. Like it's so... And the Uber is like 2 hours long, bruh. So I was stuck in like a 2-hour long Uber with this old lady, and she was from Trinidad, and she just wouldn't stop questioning me. She wouldn't stop questioning me about my life and stuff. And she was like, what do you do for job? And I was like trying to explain to her, because I was like, do you know what YouTubers are? And she's like, yes. And I was like, you know how they like play games and stuff? She's like, yes. I was like, well, I pretty much do that, but I like live stream it. I don't record videos. And she was just like, oh, you need to stop playing games and get your life together. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then she was asking me if I went to college and all this shit. And I was like, well, I did for 2 years, but then I dropped out. And she's like, why did you drop out? And I was like, because I wanted to kill myself? I don't know, bitch. And then she started telling me about how she's been married for 43 years and that I need to like lock in and become like a fucking trad wife and cook chicken in the oven. Very specifically chicken in the oven with green beans and garlic and onions and potatoes and paprika. And what the fuck was this seasoning she was talking about? Mrs. Dash. Like, bitch, why the fuck are you cooking with Mrs. Dash? You can't have sodium because you're so old? Shut the hell up. She was being crazy. I don't know. I know she was just like, she was like an old woman, and she was like, okay, I hate to use this word, but she was extremely privileged. Like, she wouldn't stop talking about how her family are like, I don't know, they work at DuPont, and she like, her son makes $500,000 in a year, and like blah 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 blah. But then the first thing that she said to me when I got in the car, she was just like, yeah, I'm driving Uber, gotta pay off my car. Like, bitch, how do you have to drive Uber to pay off your car if your son's making $500,000? Let him pay for you. Like, what's going on here? It doesn't add up. But yeah, she was like sitting there telling me all this shit. And she was being pretty like judgy, but also like not in a mean way. It was like in an old, very traditional woman way, if that makes sense. Like, you know how sometimes you go to the family dinner or whatever and your grandma and everyone will be looking at you and they'll be like, so when are you gonna get married and when are you gonna give us grandkids and blah 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 blah. That's what she was doing to me, except she was just a fucking Uber driver and I don't know her. And it's crazy. And I had a full like scholarship to college. I was going to college for free. I was even being paid to go to college because I'm a genius and also because I'm poor. But like, that doesn't matter. And she kept asking me all these crazy questions and told me to stop fucking playing games. And then she was like, well, you still have time to get your life together. Like, okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. And then she was telling me about how her son plays football. Like her youngest, oh, it's her grandson. Her grandson plays football. And sometimes he'll bring home girls, and they're not allowed to go into her house because they wear crop tops. Like, damn, old lady, shut the hell up. Let the girls have their little belly buttons out. Who fucking cares? But yeah, she was just an old lady from Trinidad. You should have said you don't have much time left. That would be crazy. Yeah, it was just so like out of place for this Uber driver to be saying that to me. And it was such a long ride. It was literally such a long ride that I couldn't escape it either. Did you give her the 1 cent tip? No, I didn't. I gave her a normal tip because it was a really, really long ride and it had traffic. But like, damn, I wanted to get out of that car so bad. My family have been normal about that. They're just like, you still doing that thing you do? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, that's what's up. Yeah, the Uber driver was life coaching me. But that's so crazy. Like, I don't understand why she's driving Uber if her family's all rich and shit. Oh yeah, and she was telling me that both of her parents are college professors and she knows 9 languages. Like, what are you doing then? Why are you driving this Uber and giving me, like, unsolicited life advice, bitch? What is her ass doing? I don't know. Also, hi, Ham. Meow. Meow. Also, hi, Pabu. Ham, thank you so much for your tier 3 54 months. Oh my god. Are you jolly? Don't you feel jolly? She drives so she can nag strangers. I feel like, yeah, I guess if you're someone who just likes to nag strangers, being like a driver is the best thing you could do. Because you're just trapping them in your car. You love being jolly? Me too! I feel like she was kind of lying too, because how are you like, I gotta pay off my car, but then you say all this shit about your rich family? Gee, hi. Hi, Nick11! Meow! Merry Chromusmas! Hi, everyone! I had another crazy Uber driver, actually. It was, when I was with Pippa. When I was leaving Pippa's to go see Mari, I had to take another fucking long-ass Uber.
Hello?
And that driver was definitely making stuff up. Hold on, I can tell you about it. Because I sent all of the weird shit he was saying in my DMs to Pippa. I'm gonna scroll up and find it. Okay, so my Uber driver, when I was leaving Pippa's, it was this guy from Britain. He was very British, and his license plate was like Essex or some shit like that, with like a number. Whoa, what the hell is that? You bought me Smash Money! No way! Oh my god! Tam, thank you so much! Dude, I'm like, oh, I'm swaying out so badly. I was actually talking about like my old Smosh hoodie with Nino and like Nio and Meredith. We were just talking about like old cringe merch we had. Like me and Nino had Fred shirts and stuff. And I was talking about how I used to have this really cool Smosh hoodie where they were like graffitiing on it, but I lost it and I was so sad because it's gone forever. And then I found out that like a few months ago, they started reprinting them. They're rerunning the OG Smosh merch, and even it's called like Smosh Graffiti Hoodie circa 2010. I'm just so happy that I could get it again. Thank you so much, Ham! Ho ho ho! Also, hi Kabichumi! Hi, Merry Christmas! Yeah, they probably did hear me! Literally, I've been like wishing for things and they keep coming true, and it's so fucking crazy. Did you guys see my tweet? I tweeted about how I really wanted Bleach in I tweeted about how I was whining on my stream about wanting Bleach in Fortnite, and then Bleach in Fortnite came true. And also, I've been like whining about my favorite manga, Liar Game, getting an anime for a while. I've definitely cried about that a few times on my stream, and then it got announced earlier this year. It's a 20-year-old manga, but they announced an anime adaptation of it this year, which is so crazy. But then fucking Zephyrin in my comments was like, okay, can you bring back the Taco Bell fucking quesarito? And I was like, okay, fine, just this once. I'll wish for the quesarito. And then the quesarito came back like 3 days later. I think that I'm on crack or something. How am I doing this? I keep willing crazy things into existence. I keep willing weird things into existence. There's more than that, but I can't think about it right now. Quick, wish for $1 billion! No, that doesn't work. I've been wishing to win the lottery or a jackpot for a long time. That hasn't happened yet. E-girl genie, I wish for $1 billion. Ultimate Drago! Thank you for the 300 bits. Okay, you're gonna win the $1 billion lottery. Dude, in Pennsylvania, the lottery was $1.5 billion recently. I don't know if it still is or if someone won it, but holy shit. Isn't that called manifesting? Yeah, it's manifestation and the law of attraction. I know all about that shit, but I think that my like manifestation powers are real and I'm extremely schizo about it. I always have been. Your family always buys scratchies for your stockings? I bought a scratchy last night when I was out with my sister and I won $30 on it. Isn't that epic? You're jealous of the Liar Game fans? Yeah, it'll be your turn one day. One day. Until then, I'm eating good. I hope the Liar Game anime is good. Hi, Chromu. Merry Christmas. Hi, Sex with Doll Girls. Hi, Merry Christmas. Man, let me keep telling you about my Uber driver. The other one that I had when I was leaving Pippa's house. Oh my god. Also, Pippa has so many cute pets. And Pippa's mom is really, really nice. But my Uber driver, when I was leaving there, he was like, I got 61 tattoos and I want to go skydiving. And he had tinted windows on every window and the front window because he said he keeps getting pulled over by the cops because it's kind of illegal. And he said that he was driving Lyft, but then he had to stop driving Lyft because he got caught with a gun in his car because he has very important clients that he has to protect. And he has a cat named Blackie, which is crazy. And yeah, let me see. I have more here. His daughter is in the FBI and he was in the special forces, and he's also a fireman and a medic and an accountant and a scuba cave diver, and he got shot in the leg while he was driving Uber, and he's also a private limousine driver. And he told me that he got deployed to some museum in Arizona, and when he was at the museum in Arizona, there was like these crazy off-limits parts and it was kind of haunted, and he went there anyway, and he went into the basement and there were scary things down there, but they were trapped with him, and he found an old haunted bottle of wine and he stole it and he brought it home. And his daughter in the FBI, she was like blonde and beautiful, and she was only like 5 feet tall, but she like kicks ass and she works with like human trafficking people and saves them. He was just like making so much shit up. He was like, as soon as I got in his car, he was just like, yeah, I'm an accountant, but like, it's not working out right now. So that's why he was driving Uber. But then he started telling me like a million different stories. And he was saying that he was like in the British like special forces, and he got trained in Ireland, and then they deployed him to like the jungle in Brunei or something, and he had to sleep in the jungle for 2 weeks in a hammock. And I was just like, holy shit, man. That's crazy. That's whack. That's crazy. And I was like, that's really cool. And he's like, yeah, I just want to help people. I love helping people. And I was like, you go, man. You go. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Asia1871. Hi. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for your 2 months. Sleeping Reaver. Hi. Thank you for your 4 months. Merry Crimbus. Tell me that's crazy. A million different I'm great, or that's crazy. It's not I'm crazy. I'm normal. Are the head pats not working? No, how could this happen? Oh my god, guys, I'm scamming you guys. Well, I'm imagining that I'm getting head patted. Hold on. Here. I'm fucking getting this shit out with my trackpad.
Hello?
Yay! Yay, thanks. I'm not gonna scam you guys, I'll just leave it on. You guys could just be permanently petting my head. Yay! Oh, I'm growing and I'm sure. Oh, I hate this trackpad! Stop! Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll stay right there. Yay! Yeah, I hate this fucking trackpad. I forgot to bring a mouse though. I mean, I barely used this laptop anyway. I didn't have any fucking time to do anything. I'm glad I have time to stream right now, even if it's a short one. I don't even know what time I'm supposed to, like, go see my grandma. I don't live in the same house as my grandma. I live with, like, my other relatives, my weird uncle and stuff. He's in a wheelchair. And, dude, I love my bedroom here. Like, my bedroom is really cute. I have, like, all kinds of pink shit. My desk is pink, my bed is pink, the walls are purple. It's just like a really comfy room, and I spent a long time like making it my own. I don't live here anymore, so I miss this room a lot. However, I don't miss this house or like living here, if that makes sense. Dude, my house is like the fucking Resident Evil 7 biohazard house. It's so disgusting and dirty and gross, and I used to be the only one who ever cleans it, because like my old uncle, he's in a wheelchair and he can't clean it. And the other 2 people that live here just won't clean it. They just won't. And it's really annoying and cringe and gross, and they just won't help, and that makes me angry. But every time I come here, I like scrub black mold out of the fucking shower. It's like actually Resident Evil 7 biohazard fucking mucky, grimy, moldy ass house. It's so nasty. I have some photos of it, but I won't show them to you because they're filthy and gross. I have in the past shown pictures of like the microwave that was like filled with mold, and like the basement that's like It's an old house, so it's like stone floor and brick walls, and the basement's just like filled with trash and shit. It's really bad. And I used to be the only person that cleans here. And I don't live here anymore, so I come back once every year or two, and I'm just like, holy fuck. Because how do the other people that live here not clean it? I don't understand. Like, how are they showering in the moldy fucking shower every day? Yeah, welcome to the family, son. Ugh, it's so gross. Hi, Ryu! Merry Chudmas! What the fuck? Merry Chudmas to you! Hi! I don't think they're showering. Well, my uncle can't shower because he's like old and has trouble moving around. But the thing is, you know how disabled people have like those shower chairs or whatever? Like the mesh or plastic chairs that go in the shower? We have one of those for him. And it gets covered entirely in mold every time, and I have to scrub the fuck out of it and like bleach it and shit. It's really bad. But he doesn't shower anyway. Yeah, it's so gross. And since he doesn't shower and like has trouble getting around, his wheelchair stays downstairs, and we have one of those like chairlift things that's like and you ride down the steps on it. That thing broke apparently while I was gone, and like he just didn't go downstairs for a few weeks. They got that fixed. But when he gets out of bed in the morning, he has to like drag himself kind of along the wall with the walker. And dude, there's like a black trail across the wall from where his hand touches it every day for all these years. There's a big black trail of dirt and skin cells and muck on the wall that needs to be scraped off. It's so gross. I feel really bad about it, honestly, because like, if he could move around, I'm sure he would clean the house more. It wasn't always like that. It was always gross and dirty, but not this bad. Environmental storytelling? Yeah, guys, you want some more descriptions of my moldy, fucking, grimy, nasty-ass house? Ugh, it's so bad. Oh, I miss my apartment, even though my apartment's really shitty. I just miss being able to, like, lay in my own bed and not be bothered by anyone. Hell yeah! What else has been happening, though? I had a fun time when I stayed with Pippa for one night. She showed me, like, around her area, and we did a bunch of fun stuff. And same with Mari. I spent one day each with both of them, but the first day we all hung out together. That was really fun. And I did that off collab with Mari before I had two evil picklebacks that made me fucking sick. I love a pink Chromu Christmas. Me too! That's awesome, the boys together. Yeah, we were originally gonna do an off collab with all three of us, but it ended up being just me and Mari because Pippa was really feeling kind of sicky that day. So, it was just us two, but we did all hang out together on the first day, and it was really fun. Oh my god, we actually went to, like, think of like a fucking adult Chuck E. Cheese type deal. And me and Mari were like playing in a ball pit and like jumping on trampolines and shit. And I don't know why, but whenever me and Mari are together in real life, we do this thing where we jump. Like, you know how Elon Musk jumped and formed his body into an X? Me and Mari always do that when we are together. We always jump and form X's with our bodies. So we were like bouncing on this trampoline and jumping and being an X, and Pippa was just like standing on the side because she's like, I don't want to go on the trampoline, and was just watching us fucking bounce up and down for like 5 minutes. And then we were playing in a ball pit, and it was really, really fun. But it smelled so gross. Pippa also wouldn't get in the ball pit with us. Me and Mari were just like chudding out in the ball pit in the trampoline. And she's like, I don't want to do that. That's gross. Pippa's like, you guys look fucking stupid. I don't want to do that. It was really fun though. That was awesome. Yeah. And the day that I hung out with just Mari, we had such a good time. Dude, I had the best California roll that I've ever had in my life. In Mariville. In Mari's fishbowl. It was so good. And Oh man, I know why I got so sick. I came to realize it was not because I drank too much all at once, but like throughout the day. When we went to dinner, I tried sake with her because she really wanted it. And I was like, okay, I'll try sake. So then I drank some sake. And then we went to karaoke. And then we drank some soju. And then after karaoke, like hours later, we were just like, one more drink. Because the karaoke place like also had like a built-in like bar, as they usually do. And I went up to the bar guy and I was like, pickleback, please. And he was like, he just stared at me and I was just like, it's a shot of Jameson and a shot of pickle juice. And he was like, okay. And then he came back with a full glass of whiskey and a full glass of pickle juice. And I was just like, dude, that's not how you do it. I told you it's a shot. And that's way too much. And he was just like, welcome to Maryville. And I was just like, oh. Okay. But I was already kind of like drunk from the soju and like I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna drink it. And then I drank it and then I was like definitely drunk, but I wasn't like belligerent drunk. Whoa, what the hell is that?
Jeffrey Benders tipped
Jeffrey!
$25. Boy, may all your Chungus Christmas dreams come true.
Yay! Thank you! I hope your Christmas dreams come true as well. Hold on, there's like a lot of spit in my mouth. Ew. Blech. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I drank the whole gross glass of whiskey and a gross glass of pickle juice. And I was like feeling good. I wasn't even feeling sick or anything. I was just like, hell yeah. And I don't know why I went back for one more. I guess that's just what you do when you're already kind of drunk and having fun. Because we were like hanging out and like, I don't know, just chilling. You know, as you do. We were just chilling. And I got another one. I shouldn't have got another one. Hello? Or I shouldn't have drank it at least because I thought he was gonna give me a shot this time because I yelled at him and I was like, you're doing it wrong, man. It's supposed to be just a little shot. But no, he gave me another fucking glass. So, I drank 2 full glasses of whiskey for the first time in my life and I think it gave me alcohol poisoning because I've never been that sick, ever. And I felt like a fat fucking chud the next day, too. I was just like, holy shit, like, I'm unk. These are my unk years. I can't party with them anymore. It's over for me. And then the whole rest of my time here, I've been pretty disgusted by the thought of alcohol. Like, I drank some Buzzballs with Hina and Ecto, but they were really gross. I was just like, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. And my dad makes me these drinks that are really nice. Oh my god. It's it's the poor man's margarita. It's just a glass of PBR. I have hiccups. It's a tall glass with a PBR in it, and the glass is rimmed with lime and salt. He calls it the poor man's margarita. And sometimes if we have tequila, he'll put like a dash of tequila in it. But it's really just a PBR with lime and salt. It's awesome. They're good. How's that dude a bartender? I know! Yo, but then I felt really validated because a few days later, Mari told me that she she had a drink poured by the same guy eventually. And she was like, Chromu, it was the strongest drink I've ever had in my life. I believe you now. And I was like, yeah! Like, that person's crazy! Whatever. It was really, really fun. I love Mari so much, and I love Pippa. I'm so happy that I stopped to see them on my grand adventure. And then I went to Ecto's house, and I spent a lot of time with Ecto. I love Ecto so much! That guy is a man of the people. Yeah, the people want glasses of Jameson and pickle juice. No, they don't! No, they don't! But yeah, now that I'm in Philly, I went to my favorite bar here with like my IRL friends, and I even dragged Ecto down into Philadelphia for just one day, which is crazy. Crazy work, I know. I was like, You don't have to come out here. You don't gotta do all this. But she really wanted to, and I'm so happy she did. But we went to my favorite bar here. Pretty much the only bar I go to, because my sister and my grandpa like it. But I got real picklebacks, aka like a small shot. Did you do Philly things like go to the museum steps and eat cheesesteaks? Hell no! The fucking art museum and cheesesteaks? Get out of my face. Oh, however though, we did go frolicking. You know how sometimes when you're like a little bit drunk, you remember that you have the ability to run? Me and Ecto were like running around at night in Philly. We were literally like sprinting and skipping and frolicking. And we ran past this one street that was just like filled with dumpsters up in like the center city. And there was like 50 or 60 rats. And she was running ahead of me, and I stopped to look at all these rats, and I was like, Ecto, come back! Come back! And she came back, and we were like, holy shit, we just saw like 60 rats. And then we kind of ran up in them, and we're frolicking with the rats a little bit. But they ran away. Did you pet Mari's cat, Biscotti? Mari's cat is the cutest fucking cat ever. Oh my gosh, I love her kitten. Her kitten is so crazy. When I first walked into Mari's place, the kitten, like, started following me around, and it was chasing my ankles and grabbing my feet. It was literally, like, clinging onto my ankles and, like, jumping on me. It was so cute! And the cat is really goofy. She, like, bounces around off the walls and stuff, and Mari told me that the cat likes to jump into the toilet for fun. And then I went to go pee, and there was cat fur in the toilet, and I was like, oh, she really does jump into the toilet. I love Mari's cat. I actually sent a Christmas present to Mari too, because Mari did so much for me. She like took care of me while I was fucking sick off the picklebacks and stuff. And she made sure I got to the airport without like throwing up all over and dying. So I sent her a Christmas present as well. And don't tell anyone, don't tell her, but I sent her some cat toys for her cute little cat as well. I love her cat. Yeah, that was super fun. And I got Ecto a really funny shirt for Christmas. I was in Spencer's and I just saw these crazy fucking shirts. And it was like a flaming like skeleton with a bunch of like fiery hellhound dogs. And it just says, I have autism, and like a cool font. It's really cool. They had a lot of flaming skeleton shirts. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what else I could say. Dude, my family stuff is like... my family's health is like better than it was last year, which is good, because like one of my relatives was like dying, like this like an inch away from dying, like in the hospital every 2 weeks, really bad. But he's doing a lot better now, which is good, which is awesome. So their health is like better than it was. They're still kind of falling into pieces and like sick, but they're not like actively dying like they were, which is good. However, one of my family members, I'm not gonna say who, but one of my family members has a new significant other that they didn't have before. And their significant other that they didn't have before moved into the house with all the rest of them. Not in the house that I'm in right now, but in like the other family house. And bruh, this person, the significant other of one of my family members is like one of the craziest, dumbest people I've ever met. And then I like go to all my other family members and I'm like, oh yeah, I met so-and-so. And they're all just like, he's so fucking stupid. That's like the only thing anyone says about him. They're like, he's so fucking stupid. But it's really crazy. This person is really unhinged. I don't think that they're gonna last very long, because they actually got kicked out of the house while I was here. They got kicked out of the house and were sentenced to like sleeping under the bridge for a while, but then they got let back in. But then this whole fiasco that I mentioned at the beginning of my stream happened, how there was like a run-in with the popo with the police, and some of my family know about it and some of them don't, and I'm not allowed to tell. I'm not allowed to tell. But I was there when the whole fiasco happened, and I was like up in there, and I was like screaming at them, and I was like, fucking stop, like blah blah blah. I was pulling people out of fights, like, oh my god. I was like in the thick of it, yo. Chromu's on the streets of Philadelphia, busting it down with the fucking popo. Like, what's going on? They must be special. Yes, they are. Oh my god, dude, last time I streamed, I told a bunch of stories about my one grandpappy. My one grandpappy who, like, left me in the creek with $5 and told me to go get pretzels when it was raining and I was a kid. He's dead, yo! I got home and I was just, like, asking, because I haven't talked to my family in over a year. So I was like, is this one dead? Is that one dead? Is this person still alive? And they told me my one grandpappy, my funniest grandpappy ever, is dead! And I was like, no! And I was like, how did he die? And my sister told me that he fell over and he had sepsis and all kinds of shit. But he was always making stuff anyway. Like, he was always making shit up. And he was, like, on a lot of drugs. And he was, like, I don't know, old and had been smoking and drinking and doing drugs for his whole life. But he's the one who, like, at my high school graduation party gave me a card and said, happy birthday! And then he leaned to my sister while, like, at a table full of people, and he was like, between you and me, I got liver cancer. And he didn't. He fucking didn't. But either way, that guy, he kicked rocks. He passed away, and I'm so sad about it because he was my favorite guy to tell stories about. He was so funny. He was so funny. JC Dusk, hi! Thank you so much for your 12 months. Merry Christmas! And CD Boy, hi! Merry Voicemess! And Pokovia! Hi! Thank you for your Prime 9 minutes ago. I'm sorry I didn't respond immediately. I'm all over the place. Meow! That's what's up. He returned to the mold. Yeah, he doesn't live with me in the mold, though. He had a house, but then he had this, like, bitch ex-wife that wasn't his actual wife. They weren't married. But she stole his house from him, like, when they separated. I guess it was probably, like, a common law marriage or something. That bitch got him for his house and everything. And he was my grandpa. But then my great-grandma, who lives in an old person's home because she's like a fucking million years old, was financially and, like, physically supporting him. Because he's like an old crackhead. It was so crazy. And then my great-grandma, who was, like, financially and, like, emotionally supporting him, went to my other grandma and was like, hey, you keep sending me, like, flowers and cards for the holidays. Can you just give me money instead? And that made my other grandma mad as fuck. Like, yo, fuck you, bitch. Like, what? That's such a rude way to say that. Like, if you need help, ask for it. But not like that. That's so crazy. Yeah, it's really funny. And, man, on that side of my family...
Hello?
My great-grandma, who lives in the old people's home and is still taking care of one of her children. Not my dead grandpappy, but my dead grandpappy's sister. She's also, like, a fucking drugged out, crazy person, old lady. And both her husband and their sons killed themselves. Isn't that so fucked up? It's, like, so crazy. How do you have your husband and your son kill yourself? That's so fucked up. But yeah, my, like, 1 million-year-old great-grandma was taking care of both of her, like, crazy crackhead, like, adult children who were, like, 70 as well. It is really sad. It's super sad. My family's crazy. That's why you never have kids. You don't want to take care of a suicidal 60-year-old crackhead? Exactly. But my immediate family are the only ones that really matter to me. So, yeah. I'm not very particularly close with any of my family anyway, but I'm on better terms with them now than I was last time, so that's good. And my immediate family members are really sick, but they're not, like, on the edge of dying like they were last time I talked to them. Yay! Yay! What has the sister been up to? Oh my god, my sister's up to all kinds of bullshit. She's always on some bullshit. She told me I was dead to her and that she didn't have a sister anymore. But then she's been going crazy too, and I was nice to her, so now I'm alive to her again. Now I'm alive to her again and we're best friends and we went bowling. And we went Christmas shopping last night. It's like, yeah, it is happy end. Also, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Yohi Ham. Yeah, I don't know. How do you even say this? I'm happy to be on better terms with my family than I was, but also even though they're being nice to me right now, being around them is still really, really hard because most of them don't get along with each other and they live together. So it's one person will call me screaming and crying and bitching about the other person, and then the other person will call me screaming and crying and bitching about them. And it's 7 million people, and I'm kind of in the middle of it, and they'll get mad at me if I don't agree with them, all of them. And it's weird. It's so much to be around. Crow's family ran her off to Australia, literally. They're happy to see me again, though. Last time I came home, they were mad at me. Yeah, I do. That's kind of why, I don't know. They used to be very not good to me when I was a bit younger and I still lived with them and bothered with them. But ever since I've been older and kind of stopped bothering with them and then eventually moved away, they're a lot nicer to me. Yeah, that's kind of just how those things go, though. You should make a reality show about your dysfunctional family. Literally every time I tell people about my family, they're always just this sounds like a fucking TV show. Well, it is really funny from an outsider perspective, and even from my own perspective, I can see that it's fucking crazy and funny. However, it's this is my reality! This is my reality! You wonder if they would become normal if they left Philly? I wonder. None of them ever leave Philly. I think the furthest any of my family members have gone is a flight to Florida, and that's it. It's crazy. Chromu's living her own Jerry Springer show. Yeah, but it's if the Jerry Springer show wasn't staged and 10 times crazier. Oh my god, I wish I could give you all of the details of the things that have been happening, but I can't really talk about it that much, just in case. Just in case someone's listening. They can probably hear me through the walls. I have to keep secrets from some of them. Does Philly have an aura of crazy or something? It does. Philly does have an aura of crazy, but even then, my family is pretty, extreme. I am, always talking about how I'm the most normal, mentally sound person in my family. And then people on the internet, little chatters, they're yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, I am. I'm the most mentally sound, normal person to come out of my family. Yeah, right. Look at the little chatter. They said, yeah, right. I knew it. You think it's a lead in the water? Oh my god, that's actually crazy because when I was talking about how one of my family members got a significant other who moved into their house and is really crazy and stupid. That person actually does have lead poisoning. They had really bad lead poisoning. And I think that's part of why they're so fucked up. And it's not even close. Yeah, Ecto could vouch. Which causes brain damage? Yes, lead poisoning does cause brain damage. Oh my god, and you guys know how I have a little lolcow cousin that I talk about sometimes? I can never tell you what he's up to because I don't know, he's my cousin and he's a lolcow. Well, he got older now. He's he's a teenager-ish basically. And fucking he's in love with me, even though he's my cousin. He also has brain damage because he was born addicted and shit. He was born addicted and his mom's a prostitute. But he's in love with me because he's also autistic, and he really likes like Garten of Banban and like Poppy Playtime and like all the like horror slop that children like. And I just so happen to also like horror slop. I don't like those ones in particular, but I know about them and I've played them. So I'm like the only person who can talk to him about his interests. And then he became in love with me. And he started like turning around and facing the wall, like whenever I would be in the room because he was embarrassed. But my cousin that I live with called him on FaceTime, called the little lol cow cousin, and it was like, yo, Chromu's home, and the kid like was on FaceTime, and then he slammed his hand into the camera and was like, hey, what's up? And wouldn't let me see his face. And we were just like talking and talking. And then my older cousin was just like, do you want to marry Chromu? And the kid was like, I gotta go, and started like farting and then hung up. It was so gross. Dude, my little local cousin is crazy. Apparently he's in like a group chat with 10 of their family members. He's not like a close relative to me. He's like a distant cousin, like a third or a fourth cousin or something. But he lives near me and is like, I don't know, always chilling with my family or whatever. But he has a group chat with his own like sisters and like brothers or whatever and stuff. And in that group chat, the one person that I live with is in that group chat, my older cousin. And the little lolcow kid sent a picture of himself holding his own poop in his hand and smiling. And everyone in the group chat was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why did you do that? And then he typed, isn't it funny? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then my older cousin showed me the picture, and it was so disgusting. It was so gross. He's actually a comedian. He is, bro. And you know what? I was like, it is kind of funny, but oh, it was so gross. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to MV. Hi, MV. Hello, Magical Vinny. This is why you moved countries? Yeah! I was like, damn! I don't know, across the country isn't far enough. I need to go around the globe, bro. Don't ever let him be on social media? No, he is! And he's a lolcow. He had like 20 million views on like YouTube before they deleted his videos. They deleted all of his bangers, but I saved most of them. He's like famous. Chromu streaming from her moon base? Yeah, my moon base in Philadelphia. Oh my god. And dude, Philly around Christmas time is so whack because in Philadelphia they have like a giant New Year's parade, like a huge New Year's parade where everyone paints their face and they dress up as mummers and they put on these gay little wench costumes and they go parading around the city. They start like in South Philly on 2nd Street and they go all up to Broad Street, like in the center city and stuff. They go all around the city and there's like, they have loud trucks that blast music and some of them have like actual string bands. And if you live like in the city, you will hear the fucking string bands like practicing for weeks and weeks before New Year's. And bro, they sound like ass. They sound like ass because it's just all these like fat old white men playing like the fucking tuba and shit. And oh my god, it's like the worst hours of the night. If you live near a New Year's club, dude, oh, it's just you can't escape it. Yeah, the Mummers Parade. There's actually like a Mummers Museum too. I used to be a mummer when I was a child. I stopped when I was like 11, but I was in a few Mummers Parades in the little wench costumes. I have a bunch of photos of me from when I was a kid in the Mummers Parade. But it's always so cold and I would get tired and then I would ride in the back of the trucks and then they would play like all kinds of funny music. They have this one song like it's pretty fun. It's like I think if you've never seen it, you would be really surprised at how big and crazy it is. And dude, usually all these mummer guys are like so homophobic, and they're like, I don't know, they're always calling each other the F words and being like kind of mean. But on New Year's, yo, they all get so drunk, they start like kissing and like hugging each other, and they're like, I fucking love you, brother. I fucking love you, brother. But every other day of the week, they're like, nah, man, that's some gay shit. So tired. Thank you so much for your 5 subs. Yahoo! Many such cases? Yeah, real as fuck. Oh, I remember some years, I think they probably still play it. One of the songs that they always play on New Year's in the back of the fucking mummers trucks is Shots. Like, shots, 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 everybody! I fucking love that song. You know, getting lit like on the streets on New Year's to Shots would be kind of crazy. But I don't fuck with the mummers parade. It's so loud and there's so many drunk, belligerent people. One year on New Year's, some drunk lady was like pissing on my grandma's like house, like outside, like on the steps or something, or on her car. I don't remember what. And my sister went outside and started boxing the bitch. My sister was like, get the fuck out of here. And then the drunk lady was like, no. And then my sister rocked her shit and beat her ass and then ran in the house real quick. Oh shit, yeah. It's just like that. People get in hella fights on New Year's in Philly. Hell yeah, yeah. You think it's legal to blast drunk people with a hose? They would freeze though, it'd be so cold! But yeah, my grandma has totally thrown like cups of water on people before. Sounds funny? It is funny. Philly is a PvP zone. I wasn't here I think it was last year the Eagles won the Super Bowl or whatever. And yet again, they were lighting Philly on fire, flipping over the cop cars, and like climbing up the fucking street poles. Yo, the light poles, they even grease them up so that people can't climb on them. But they do it anyway somehow. Didn't 87 people die? Was that the point of 87? I don't know. You feel it when Philly burns? Philly's always burning, yo. I feel like being here is also making me speak more like a Philadelphian again. Like, usually people can't pick out my accent at all, but when I'm around my family, I start talking like them. It is, I heard it. Yeah, Ecto kept saying that too. She was like, Chromu, you're talking like you're from Philly. Chromu, you're saying you use guys. Chromu, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm not. Justice for Hitchbot. They fucking stomped out Hitchbot. They stomped him out, yo. She is the mimic. My name is a fucking mimic, yeah. Do people from Philly have a unique accent? Yes, they do. The Philly accent is like other Northeast accents. Like, it's not like Jersey or New York, but they all kind of share similar things. And Boston. These guys. Yeah, use guys. These guys. Like, what are you doing then? Blah, blah, blah. Coffee, water, bagel. And I don't know. I don't really think about the Phillyisms until, like, I say something out loud and I'm like, oh my god. One of the fucking restaurants I went to, well, actually it was the bar that I went to with Ecto and my 2 real life friends. It was so fun. But one of the items on the menu has the word John in it. Like, you have to order the blank John, like the fucking blah blah John, the blah blah John. So many things in Philly are named John, like food or drinks, they will call them the John. And it's so embarrassing to order that shit, yo. Even if you're like from Philly, you're like, yo, let me get that John. Water. Bring me back some water ice. Oh yeah, water ice is like a specifically Philly thing. In Jersey, they also have water ice, but it's more Italian ice. Yeah. In Philly, though, they have water ice like everywhere. There's like Rita's water ice. There's like water ice trucks that go around on the street, like John's water ice. Merry Christmas, Chromu and Chromies. La la la. Hi. Ugh, don't make me register. Thank you. For your 18 months. My dad's finally live. What's up, scabies? What's up, my slime? Hello, son. Welcome back. Am I your dad? Let's go!
Hello?
Let's go! Tell your bitch-ass mom that I want a paternity test. I'm not paying no child support. Merry Christmas! Should I sing you guys a Christmas song? It's only been an hour? Let me see. I texted my fucking gram earlier and I was like, what time is dinner? Hold on, I'm gonna stop tracking my face for a second. She didn't respond to me. She didn't fucking respond to me. Chromu, today is my birthday. Is it actually your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Sklankster. Yay. Yeah. I had so much fun. Oh, and Ecto bought me a Christmas present. I got her like a goofy t-shirt with the fucking flaming skeletons and dogs on it. And she got me like, it's like a little ceramic like trinket tray or ashtray. But it's really cute. It's like got a fire hydrant and a dog on it. And we went to like a weird antique shop and we were looking at all kinds of stuff. And she saw me looking at it and being like, that's so cool, I like that, and got it for me. It's so cool. Oh my god, I tried a fucking Newport. I bought a pack of Newports, guys, and I was trying them. I'm never gonna smoke again when I go back to Australia. But I had to try Newport 100s when I was in Philly, because that's what you do. Hey Chromu, I love your work with Ecto. Funny stuff. Hi Mingle! I freaking love Ecto. It's good to see you. It's just a cigarette, and it cannot be that bad. Honey, don't you love me, and you know it makes me sad. Did you like them? I didn't hate them. I didn't hate them at all. I kind of like them better than Marlboro Reds or Marlboro Golds. Yo, I was trying one of my grandma's cigarettes too, because my grandma smokes American Spirit dark greens, and they were kind of just like Newports. They were just like a Newport, honestly. Maybe a little bit better tasting than a Newport. Authentic Human, thank you so much for the 6 months! Merry Christmas! And happy birthday to Splankster. And Zigzag Kangaroo, thank you so much for your 4 months. And Mango, thank you for the Prime. Yippee! The buzz you get from the menthols, nice from Newports. Used to smoke for a few years. I had some cigarettes in Japan 2 months ago, and they were awesome. But since I'm in America, I had to get some Newports. I had to get my hands on some Newports. I am not gonna smoke while I'm in Australia though, because it's like $1 million billion to smoke there. And also the packs are nasty looking. The packs are kind of gross and have like pictures of like rotten lungs and like erectile dysfunction and like scars and weird throat cancer on them. That's kind of gross. And they're like $60 for like a pack of Marlboros. You have to get the Australian cigarettes, but even then they're like $40. It's crazy. Shrewd's Camel Crush? I have not had those. Man, I kind of want to try them, but I don't want to go buy a whole pack of cigarettes just to try one of them. I need to like go ask all these random people on the street, oi cunt, you got a Camel Crush for me? Give me that. Merry Christmas Eve, Smoker Chromu. La 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 la. Should I light up a Newport? My grandma will, or not my grandma. I don't live with my grandma. My freaking uncle that I live with will get so mad at me. He's like, no smoking in the house. Even though he used to smoke in the house. Whoa! JC Dogs! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. 20 subs! Hold on. I have a crazy photo I took of the walls in this house. I'll show you this much. They used to smoke in here, but my uncle that lives here stopped smoking. So they haven't smoked in this house for probably almost 10 years now. But the walls are still really fucking crazy stained. I'm sending myself the picture on Discord so I can save it. Thank you so much for the 20 subs, by the way, JC Dawes. What the fuck? You guys are so nice to me. I'm so happy I had time to stream today. I've literally been going crazy because I want to stream so bad. I can't wait to get home to Australia. I can't freaking wait. It is weird. Like, I grew up and spent my whole life like in Philly pretty much. But I've been living in Australia for a couple years now. And since that's where my apartment is, like, that's my home, you know? It's weird to think like, oh, I want to go home. And then it's like all the way around the world from where I grew up. Look at this though. This is the walls in their house. That's the wallpaper from how they used to smoke inside. Look at that. The part that's peeling up, you can see how white the wallpaper used to be. And the other house that like my grandma lives in is even worse. They stopped smoking in this house like 10 years ago, but they never stopped in my grandma's house. Hers is so much worse. And they just never fix that. No, Rock Lobster. I live in the fucking Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, like, slime house. Like, I'm, like, in the nastiest, moldiest, slimiest house you could imagine. Like, that's so gross. Yes, it's really gross, and it's unfortunate. The freaking, like, kitchen is, like, falling apart. It's so icky. But, what can you do? Gotta live like that. Yo, I have Wawa green tea. Welcome to the family. Literally. Your parents are the goo people? Pretty much, yeah. You ain't built for these streets, twin? Exactly. I was born in this shit and molded by it, though. Like, literally molded. I'm probably fucking molded up in my lungs from this shit. It's okay, the cigarette smoke will kill the mold in my lungs. Hell yeah. Yeah, Wawa. I love Wawa, dude. I've been eating so much Wawa. I've been eating a lot of McDonald's breakfast sausage burritos. They're so good, and you can't get those in Australia. And I've been eating so much Wawa. Wawa! Menthol has a medical purpose? Look it up. Yeah, my mental cough drop make my throat feel better. Are you happy to be eating American food again? Yeah, I am! Especially in Philly. The food in Philly is actually really good. I know I sit here and I hate on Philly all the time, but Philly is just like a ratchet-ass crazy city. It's just a crazy city. It's actually like a fun city too, and the food is really good. I went to my favorite ramen restaurant that I've been going to since like 8 years ago maybe. And I used to go a lot more often. But now I only go when I'm like back in the area. So last time was like over a year ago. And I went back like earlier last week. And the chefs still recognized me. They came up and were like, long time no see! Where have you been? And they were all waving at me and saying hi to me. They still remember me. It's so funny. Yeah, it was really cute. It feels good when a restaurant recognizes you as a regular. I know, especially when I haven't been there in like 2 years. It was really nice of them. Chromu's known in the hood. I am known in the hood. I own these streets. These are my fucking stomping grounds, bitch. But yeah, I used to be a regular at a few different restaurants. Dude, there's a restaurant in Philadelphia called Mari Mari. That was not there before. But there's a restaurant. I was like Googling for like somewhere to get sushi. And there's a restaurant called Mari Mari. And I sent that shit to her and I was like, dude, they named a restaurant after you. And she's like, you have to go to me. I haven't gone to Mari Mari. But the food looked kind of whack. It didn't look that good. But I really wanted to go just for like the gag value. Like, hello, eating at Mari Mari. Fincel new meetup spot. Yeah, it's in Center City, Philadelphia. Guys, go to Mari Mari. Everybody, go to Mari Mari. You gotta go. Take a picture and send it to her like, I'm inside you. Yeah. I'm actually leaving within like the next 12 hours though. Sadly, I'm getting shipped out of Philly. They're shipping me out, twin. They're kicking me out. They're sending me back to the Outback! No, I'm getting like extradited because I committed too many crimes and had too many fights with the cops! No! Is it seafood? It would be funny. It's like Asian fusion food, so I think they do have sushi. Because I was just Googling like sushi restaurants in Philly, and fucking Mari Mari came up and I was like, yo! Are you gonna miss Christmas in the US and Australia? Yep. I'm leaving here really early in the morning on the 25th, and then I'll land back in Australia on like the 27th. So, no Christmas to me! No Christmas for me! It looks pretty good. You think so? I don't know, I guess I'm kind of picky. Sometimes Asian fusion food can be whack. It didn't look bad, but it didn't look amazing either. Man, the California rolls I had with Mari and Mariville, they were so good. I gotta go back to Mariville, bruh. I gotta go back to Mariville and go beat the bartender who gave me that evil pickle back. I gotta kill that guy. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kill him. How will Santa find you? Yeah, don't you know how I'm getting back to Australia? I'm flying on Santa's sleigh. Duh. Hello? What? You don't ever get so mad at the bartender because he poured your drink too strong that you're gonna go kill him? Why are you killing people? I don't know. God willed it. Why are you asking freaking questions, man? Too strong? Give him a hug. What do you mean? Are you a girl? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, I'm still a girl. What about you, though? Do you have a vagina? Or do you got a ding-a-ling? I guess those things aren't, like, mutually exclusive, though. You could be a girl, parentheses, penis, and I would still love you. Cause it's the season of, like, giving and shit. You got a ping-a-ling? Show me your ping-a-ling. No, don't actually, though. I don't want to see that. Yo, my ping-a-ling is probably so bad right now because I'm on Wi-Fi. Dude, I don't got no Ethernet. Man, parentheses, vagina. Yeah, let's go. Dude, there are like some Fujoshis that love like man vagina. Like they love big bara men, but like drawn with vagina. And like, you know what? Power to you, but that's like... Power to you, but those drawings are so crazy. Nico11, thank you for your prime. Guys, I don't want to talk about pinglings and vaginis anymore. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Thanks for the head pat. Yay. Cross-dressing Eminem has a mangina. No, he doesn't! No, he doesn't! Cross-dressing Eminem has a fucking pingling, and I love it. He's the best pingling girl. Shut up! Don't say that! You need like a Lego connector down there to swap out which ones you want to wear that day? Yeah! That would be cool. Yeah, I've seen man puss before. Man pussy and girl penis. What a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna sing you a song. Hold on, I gotta click this shit with my fucking trackpad and type it in on the laptop keyboard. And I don't got no ad block either. What's a good Christmas song? Christmas karaoke. Wait, hold on. I have like this one video of Chud Jack. Oh, hold on. My family are calling me. I need to answer the phone. I need to answer the phone real quick, guys.
My favorite. Birthday money! Now let's get this ball rolling and have a productive day!
Hi, can you hear me? They want me to go eat dinner, but I don't want to. I told them to wait 10 minutes. Sister Colin from jail. She's not in jail. This is very important. My sister's not in jail. Somebody was in jail. But it wasn't her. It wasn't her this time. She didn't do that. Hi. Guys, I have to go eat dinner in 10 minutes. This is so sad. This is like the world's shortest fucking stream ever. But I want to sing a funny Christmas song. Santa baby. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What are those? Oh, the most wonderful time of the year. I like that one. Meow, 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 meow. Santa Claus is coming to town. Winter Wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. This is gonna sound like fucking doo-doo fart on my little microphone with this audio balancing. I'm on like my old USB microphone and it's just kind of sitting on the desk. Meow, 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 meow. And my other phone is buzzing. Guys, I got 2 phones. One for the freaking hose and one for my grandma. Yo, I let my TikTok streaks all die. Me and Nino finally laid our chud son to rest. My Xbox gamer streamer. Yo, guys, I got a freaking... You know, is that Chromu? I have this on a shirt, but without the text that says is that Chromu. I'm gonna get some impact font, like, text and print it out and then, like, screen print it on the, onto the shirt. I'm gonna iron it on. I'm gonna iron on is that Chromu to my Black Ops shirt. I got a Black Ops shirt, guys. I got the Black Ops shirt with that guy on it. No one will ever know that I'm Chromu. They'll just think that I'm a fan. Dude, that's like the easiest way to get away with it. Okay, guys, if you saw a girl with a pink bow on her head and she was wearing like a funny pink outfit and she had like a little Chromu plushie and a shirt that said like, is that Chromu? You would just think that she's a fan. You wouldn't think that was me though. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me. For real, exactly. Yeah, is that Bubble Boy? They'd be like, wait a minute! Are you Bubble Boy? You know, that's another thing that happened while I was at karaoke with Mari. She finally had a moment of clarity and agreed that I look like Bubble Boy because we were singing and like dancing and shit. Oh my god, Mari sang Walk Like an Egyptian and I was like dancing like an Egyptian and it was so fun. But I was singing something, I don't remember what, but I just like ripped off my glasses and like fucked up my bangs and I made the Bubble Boy face at her and she was like, oh, Chromu, I finally see it! You look like Bubble Boy! And I was like, yup, I fucking knew it! She understands it now. It's the Riddler! It's me! I'm Femcel Riddler, but my hair is shorter right now, so I look more like Bubble Boy than I do like Femcel Riddler. I'm letting my hair grow out again. I want long hair again. My hair was so long, like in July, right before I cut it short. I don't know why I cut it short. My hair is like shoulder length now. Kind of like my VTuber model. It's really cute. But also, I think I looked really cute with the long hair Femcel Riddler hair too. So I'm gonna let it grow out again. And then I'm gonna be like, my hair too long, I'm gonna cut it. Whatever. I need to sing a song before I get kicked the fuck out. They're yelling at me, like, come eat dinner. My uncle knows that I really like when he makes chicken and rice. So he made chicken and rice for me. And my grandma is also having a Christmas dinner. But she always cooks fish. She makes Christmas fish. Okay, I have to sing the classic song that everybody hates that I like. Go away, my Chromu BGM. They're making me watch an ad on YouTube, guys! Alright, I gotta get out the Brave browser. Hold on a second. We're getting out Brave browser, because that shit got built-in ad block. I'm gonna go to hell. Merry Fishmas dinner, Chromu. My name Fishmu. Okay, guys, here it comes. Yes, thank you, Brave browser. You've saved me. Gotta move the water, Fox. Firefox? Let me turn this shit up. I'm gonna make it loud because I'm usually quiet. Let me know if it's like really fucked up. Oh, I missed the timing. Ah, the trackpad. Hold on. Okay. I also only have one little tiny laptop screen. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Yay! Meow, 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 meow. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Oh, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa wants to bring me the one I really need. Won't you please bring my baby to me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Meow. Oh man, I haven't sang in a while. That was awesome. Okay, I'll sing one more song and then I have to go eat dinner before they start screaming at me. This is so fun though. I'm happy I got to do even like a really short stream like this. I'll definitely be back in like 48 hours, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm Chromu. We're gonna have a New Year's freaking party. We're gonna have a Christmas party after Christmas, guys. Nobody can stop me. I'm glad I dropped in. Thank you! I'm really glad you guys all came by, even though it was like short notice. Yay! Happy Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah, and Merry New Year, and Happy Holiday, or whatever. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dots that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I love Christmas music, even though I'm not like really a holiday person. I love Christmas music. I love Christmas music. Yay! It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. So it's Christmas once more. Yay! Okay, guys, I gotta go die. I gotta go eat chicken and rice because my uncle knows I like chicken and rice and he cooked it for me. And then I have to go eat fish that my grandma cooked, even though I don't really like fish. And my phone is all laggy and shit. Can we come to dinner? Yeah. You guys want to come to the Chromu family dinner and meet the family? They're gonna slime you out and like it'll be just like Resident Evil 7, I'm telling you. They're gonna slime your shit out. But I'll be back sooner than later, I promise. I really missed streaming. I can't wait to go back, and I feel like really rejuvenated, if that makes sense. I was so stressed out and crazy like leading up to this. But now that it's like over with, I feel a lot better. I think I'm gonna be a lot less fucked up in the head after this. Isn't that awesome? Amazing singing, loved it. Thank you so much, Black Coyote. I'm a goofy singer. My voice was cracking so much. Time Zag, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I actually feel like a lot more refreshed and less stressed out than I was for like months leading up to this. So that's awesome. I hope you guys have a really awesome holiday. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I don't give a fuck. Have a happy day. Happy day! Yay! Yay, healthy brain. Well, I'm still mentally ill, but family stuff was something that was weighing on me very, very heavily. And I don't know, it's a lot to travel back and forth and see them and not know like if they're dying or if they're gonna be mad at me or not, or blah 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 blah. They're all being nice to me now, even though it's still extremely crazy and crazy things are happening. At least I know what's going on now. Yay! Have fun, fatty. Yo, I'm a fat fucking chud! I'm a fat fucking chud! Ho, ho, ho! Thank you guys for everything. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream again until I'm back in Australia, so like 48 hours from now. Because I need to pack and then go to the airport within like, yeah, less than 12 hours from now. La 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 la! Santa's gonna carry me on his sleigh. So it'll be like 2 or 3 days until I'm back, but I'll be back before New Year's. And I have some fun stuff I want to do. So, yahoo! Get my Mr. Cookie the fuck out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go die. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Have a happy holiday. Goodbye. Kill that bartender? I'm gonna kill him. Bye! Goodbye, everyone. Happy holidays. Thank you for hanging out with me, even if it was short. Yahoo! I'm really happy. I had fun. Goodbye! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! La, 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 la. Hello? I turned that shit back on. Come back. Come back. Wait, I need to turn my iPhone back on. Come back. Guys, come back. Come back. It's a golden kappa. Golden kappa hype train. Yo! Golden kappa hype train. Hi, guys. Come back. Come back. Look at the little golden guy. Guys, I'm gonna get in trouble. They're literally gonna start beating me if I don't go eat dinner. They're gonna start beating me, but I don't care. Golden Kappa hype train! Let's listen to music and I'll spin in circles or something. I know what to do. Hi! Here, look, guys. Yay! Brogo Eat, shut up! I got hit with the golden kappa on Christmas! Ding ding da da bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. What's going on? Turn this shit up louder. Ding ding. Bam bam. Ding ding. Bam bam ding 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 bam bam ding 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 ring ding 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 ring ding 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 ring ding bam bam ding pew 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 bam bam da 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 da. Yay! How long is this fucking hype train gonna go for? When can I end my stream? Bam bam. Dum dum, dum dum, ram bam dum dum. This fucking karaoke video sucks ass. Wee. Dum 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 bam 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 bam. Yay! What's going on? Ding ding. Wait, I want to put on hamster dance instead and shake my model around. Ding ding. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. Yay!
Here we go.
Yippee! Garbage baby! Thank you for the 2 months! Chris of HR, thanks for the gift sub! Kachungus, thanks for the 5 subs! Yahoo! Thank you for the bits, Arcodia! And Legrand, and Chris from HR! And Sleeping Reaver! And Ultimate Drago! And Jack Nielsen! Jack Nielsen, you motherfucker! It's because of your sub as soon as I ended my stream that the golden kappa train started! Now I have to wait! I have to wait for it to end! Yay! I'm gonna get in trouble, but it's okay. I'm getting rich though. I'll tell them I was working. I'll just tell them I'm freaking working. I'm freaking working. Leave me alone. This is my job. This is my job. Happy birthday! Thank you for the gift sub! Yahoo!
Clap your hands, come on, everybody, it's the hamster dance. Bouncing time to the beat. Hey, you don't even have to move your feet, just shake
Yo, the Fafa is going crazy. What if we had more? my job. This is my fucking job. Yeah, freaking beat it, pal. This is my job. I got a job to do. I can't come to dinner right now. Yay! Oh my god, it's been like 30 minutes since they called me. Oh, it's only been 20 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Lungy, hi! Hi, Lungy. Thanks for the 13 months. Dude, I'm gonna get in trouble. What the hell is this? Indian Let It Go. Why is Indian Let It Go auto-playing? I don't want to listen to Indian Let It Go. I'm not even logged in on Brave Browser YouTube. Top 10 Indian Christmas songs. Okay, let's listen. For Christmas is you. You, baby. All the lights are shining so brightly every day. And the sound of children's laughter fills the air. Anyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Saying, won't you please bring the one I really want? Won't you please bring the baby to me? Why is YouTube auto-playing this shit? No hammer! Thanks for the 200 bits! Wait, this is kind of a fucking banger though. Dude, there's this one song that's like... I think it's also like... Shut up, man! It's also like a Christmas Indian song. I think he might be singing like jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-a-dong-a-ding or something. I don't know what he's singing, but it's like with a really heavy Indian accent. And I think it's like a Christmas song and it's a TikTok audio. And Nino really likes it. Nino's like, I fucking love this audio, man. Oh, Simon, thanks for the gift sub. Yahoo! What is this song? Oh! Making spirits right. What fun it is to ride and sing at a swing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yay! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Thanks for the bits! Guys, stop it! Thanks, Ratty. Thanks, Chris from HR. Please let it die, though. Please! Please let the hype train die! You guys are all gonna have golden shiny kappas to brag about in every other chat, though. Make sure when I end, you guys go into every other, like, stream chat you can find and just spam your golden kappa. Just be kind of obnoxious about your golden kappa. Don't tell them where you got it. Just go in and post your golden kappa, and then everyone's gonna be like, damn, I wish I had that. Yeah, the golden kappa from Chromu. That's why it's freaking golden. No! Kachungus. I don't want to listen to Indian Christmas music anymore. This is like making me feel like I'm in psychosis. Thank you for the gifted subs. Meow. Can we listen to like Christmas Nightcore? Christmas Nightcore. Hell yes. Why has Christmas Nightcore got a picture of Gargura?
Don't cry, snowman, not in front of me.
I don't know this song. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is ass. I want Jingle Bell Rock. Yay! Merry Chromusmas, everybody! Pro Patrol Game! Thank you so much for your tier 1. La 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 la. Okay, this is so ass. Guys, this fucking Christmas Nightcore is so ass. Can I end my stream, please? I only went back for the golden kappa train. Guys, I gotta go eat dinner! To rock the night away. Okay, wait, let me show you something, though. Oh, the train's still up. Shut up. Everybody all aboard the freaking Chromu meat train. Get in line, Chromies. You're about to get freaking pounded. We're bringing you to Pound Town. Everybody get in line. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. How do I take off my freaking jacket? I want to show you my pingling. My pingling! My pingling! You like how fucking fast I could scroll in and out with this stupid mouse pad thing? With the stupid freaking trackpad? Watch this, watch this. La la la! Oh, here I go, I'm spinning. Yo! Look at her go! Look at her go! Look at her go! Ah! Yay! It's so hard to like move this thing around. My pingling! Moose knuckle? Fuck you! I do not have a moose knuckle, guys. I'm ending my stream. Thanks for the golden kappa train. La la la, you just got scammed. You got scammed by the spirit of Christmas, Kris Kringle and shit. Ah! La 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 la. Would you like some apple pie with that? Would you like some apple pie with that? La 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 la. Okay, bye. Bye bye. 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 Thanks for letting me squeeze some subs and bits out of you on Christmas for the golden kappa train that happened as soon as I ended my stream. That's so fucked up. Bye. I'll see you in like 2 days. Goodbye.